Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, why am I still stuck? You've got dreams, big ones. Maybe it's launching your startup, writing a book, becoming financially free, or simply proving to the world and to yourself that you can make it. But days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and success still feels like a distant fantasy. You scroll through social media, see others winning, and wonder, what are they doing that I'm not? Here's the brutal truth. It's not luck, genius, or even motivation. It's something far more boring, yet far more powerful. And once you understand this one thing, your entire life will shift. This is the story of one young man who had nothing but a dream and a painful dose of reality. What he discovered didn't just change his life, it could change yours too. Because the secret of success? It's not a secret at all. It's something you already know, but keep ignoring. Meet Ray, 24 years old, college graduate, living in a small city apartment he could barely afford. Passionate about tech and dreams of building his own startup one day. But reality? He was stuck in a soulless 9-to-5 job he hated, glued to screens, doing things that didn't matter. Every morning he'd wake up with a fire in his chest. Today would be the day he'd start working on his dream. And every night he'd go to bed with guilt. Another day wasted. Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, rabbit holes. He was distracted, uninspired, and drowning in comparison. He'd read books, watched motivational videos, took online courses, but nothing stuck. His energy was like a spark, bright, fast, and gone. He kept asking himself, why can't I follow through? One rainy evening, after missing yet another deadline for his personal project, Ray broke down. He sat in silence, surrounded by empty coffee mugs and unopened notebooks. And then something happened. He got a message from an old mentor, Mr. Hale. They hadn't talked in years, but Ray had once attended a summer camp run by Mr. Hale, a tough but inspiring entrepreneur who turned nothing into an empire. The message was short. Still chasing the dream? Come by the cafe on 5th. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Ray showed up the next morning, barely awake, hoodie on, no expectations. Mr. Hale didn't waste time. He looked Ray in the eyes and said, "You don't have a dream problem. You have a discipline problem." Ray blinked. Mr. Hale continued, "Everyone wants success, but most don't want it badly enough to do boring things every day. You want motivation, you want excitement, but success, it's built in silence, not hype. It's built in discipline." He then pulled out a notebook and handed it to Ray. "Every day, for the next 90 days, I want you to write 3 things. 1, what you'll do for your dream today. 2, when you'll do it. 3, and how long you'll do it for. Then do it, whether you feel like it or not." Ray nodded politely. It sounded too simple, too ordinary, but something inside told him to try. Day 1, 30 minutes of product research. He did it. Day 2, create a landing page. He did it. Day 3, write a pitch deck. Done. By day 10, Ray noticed something strange. He didn't feel overwhelmed anymore. The voice that used to say, "You'll never make it," was quieter, because he was actually doing the work. Small step every single day. At day 30, he launched a beta version of his product. Nothing fancy, just a minimum viable app. It failed. Nobody signed up. Ray felt crushed. The old version of him would have quit. But this time, something was different. He opened his notebook, wrote down what went wrong. He reflected, adapted, and kept building. The next version got 12 sign-ups, then 50, then 200. Within 6 months, he had a functioning startup with real users and a clear roadmap. Not viral, not glamorous, but real. Ray had become someone else entirely. Not because of a motivational quote or a magical idea, but because of who he became every day through repetition. The secret wasn't a book, a podcast, or a guru. It was something he already knew. Do the work, especially when it's hard, especially when it's boring. Discipline became his superpower. It gave him clarity when motivation failed. It made him trust himself again. The same guy who once couldn't finish a single project was now mentoring others, helping them do what he once couldn't. His life didn't change overnight. It changed gradually, through 30 minutes a day, one task at a time, stacked over time like bricks. Ray's story isn't unique because he had a brilliant idea. It's powerful because he finally accepted what most people never do. Success is built in silence, in the early mornings, the late nights, the lonely hours where no one claps, no one cares, and no one watches. He didn't wait to feel ready. He created a system that worked even when he didn't feel like it. That's what discipline is. It's showing up even when the mood is gone. It's doing it anyway. Because the real secret of success, it's not in talent, not in passion, not even in intelligence. It's in the quiet, consistent, relentless pursuit of the work, day in and day out. You're not as far as you think. You're just one disciplined decision away.